So Longer got a hold of me and asked me if I could review their 10-watt laser. And I explained to them that I was injured and I couldn't do it. I only had one hand, and they said, that's all right. Anybody with half a brain and one hand could put this together. I said, all right, let's put that to the test. But right now what we're going to do is I'm going to open this up and show you guys what's in it. The main parts to the Longer Ray5 is the axis frame, the base frame, the 10-watt laser, the control box. Then you also have the support feet and all the screws and tools you'll need to put this together. All right, so there's all the parts. I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it together. I don't think it'll be too hard. I mean, it's only got, what, 9 pieces? So we're going to see if I can get this together. Then I'm going to go to the computer and I'm going to design something to burn into a piece of wood. We're going to test the pieces of wood it will go through. And I've got some acrylic I want to try to cut through too. So, all right, let's get this started. Now each corner gets one of these right here. Now don't forget to tighten these the little bracers for the corners. All right, so the next thing we need to do is get this arm onto this. So we're going to go from the front to the back. And it's that easy. Boom. Well, I say that easy, but I put it on backwards. So let me flip this around. So now there's these support feet that need to go on 3 corners. This corner, and that corner. This will be where the box is at. So let me get the screws out and we'll put those on. So just line these corners up and it should be fairly easy to get the bolt to go into the hole. All right, you're going to notice that this comes with it. And okay, these are the belts for the side here. All right, I'm going to bring it down and put it in the groove and just kind of feed it through there. Like I said, it's hard to do with one hand, but so these little things right here, you're just going to drop these in right at the end right there. And then take a little screw and do the same thing to the other side, tightening it. You want it hand tight. All we got to do is plug in the motors. Here's one motor. All right, putting the lasers on, fairly simple. There's these little bracket here, and you're gonna screw these little bolt thingies on. Okay, now there's a couple of screws on the back side that have to go in, and what they do is they keep the laser straight. So you're going to screw those on. It's just a screw with a little kind of round cylinder. You take this and hook up the laser, and now we're ready to go. All right. And I'm going to stop it right there because we are done putting it together. Everything else is the computer. So it took me 23 minutes. And I had to stop and talk to my wife for a few minutes. So I'm going to say under 20 minutes to put this whole thing together. Focusing the laser is really easy. All you got to do is loosen these so you can slide up and down. And then you use this little spacer bar, go under this right here. Bring it down. And then you tighten those lock nuts back up. All right, let's see how that's now. A little bit better, still too dark, so need to go down even more. Sometimes you just have to find the right adjustments that you're going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, just so you can see the finer points in it. All right, so now you can see the good detail on that. So I've got some of these dog tags, these black dog tags, and I got one set up, and we're going to do a Moon Pie Creations cut on it. We're going to see if it works. You can see it right there. It's got Moon Pie Creations on it. All I need to do is center that up, be perfect. Right there, that's pretty good. It went all the way through, so the power was up too high. Like I said, I should have had it on about 35 or 40, because it went through some. But that looks kind of neat. I got this laser especially to cut through stuff. It's a 2-diode laser. It's extremely powerful at 10 watts, and it cuts through up to 20 millimeter plywood. So we're going to start cutting through some stuff and see how it is. By the way, this thing is still very good for engraving, as you saw, but I got it for cutting through stuff. That's a pretty powerful laser. All right, now this is 5 millimeter paperboard. So let's see, got it set to 300, 2 passes at 100% power. Okay, this is 6 millimeter pine. We're going to go at 120 speed and have it at about 100% power. 2 passes. I'm not sure if it cut through this or not, so, and it did beautifully. In my hometown, we have a water tower. It's a giant peach water tower, and it's basically world famous. It's 1 million gallons, and I want to cut out the outside shape of these because we're going to give them to somebody, and they're going to paint them as the water tower. So let's see if this laser will go through this pine. It's about 1/4 inch. Okay, let's see how this came out. This came out fairly nice. Just have to brush this off, and that's good to go. So this is going to take about 45 minutes to engrave this. I had a power outage, so I had to flip it over and start over again. Alright, I didn't set my image up right for the cutout, and it started burning it, all the lines in there, so I got to figure this out if I can separate the outline of it or not. Alright, this right here is honeycomb aluminum. It's a metal. And what I did is I put my stuff up on top of this and I lazed through it so it doesn't damage the bottom wood as much. So you can actually buy an insert for the longer on their website. And I don't know, sometimes they do specials and the insert comes with the laser. This is 1/2 inch plywood. And I don't think we can cut all the way through it, but let's try. Because, I don't know, just for the fun of it. Here we go. This is pass number 4, and I can see the smoke here, and I see the laser light underneath there reflecting off that metal. I don't know. It may have gotten through this thing. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it, but you never can tell. So let's see. I don't know. It came through, but I can't get it out. Hold on. Oh my goodness. If I would have done a couple more rounds, it would have gotten everything here. But look at that. That went through 1/2 inch plywood. That is one hell of a powerful laser. I'm excited. Let's see what else we can cut through. It cut all the way through that 5mm acrylic with one go round. That's nuts. That's pretty neat. All right, that's it. That's the machine. So my review of this. Okay, super easy to put together. You saw it, 23 minutes, and that's with about 2 or 3 minutes talking to my wife. You'll see the other one, the Furo back there that I put together. That took longer to put together than this machine here. I didn't have any problems except for when I put the Z-axis here and why I put that on backwards, so I had to put it on. But otherwise, it was super easy to put together. Cuts like a dream. I cut this thick plywood here, and I think I'm going to try to cut this big old thick thing too. Okay, I'm going to put 2 links down below. One of them will be the link for the 110 version and the other one for the 230 volt version. Okay, click on whatever link that you want to look at and go there and buy yourself a laser. All right, guys, I got to get going. I got some stuff to engrave here. Got to open up the doors because it's pretty smoky in here. But till next video, stay cool. Well, I'm going to engrave a few more things. I got a smoky ass shop. I'll just tell you, there's smoke everywhere in here. I'm glad I disabled the fire detector. That's real safe, right?